This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, state troopers are asking for help in locating a stolen vehicle and a female suspect. Greater Jasper and Southeast DuBois schools announce student face mask policies, and the annual Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame ceremony has been moved to spring of 2021. And Powell looks at a cooler weather forecast, and Zach Gruber talks with the DuBois County Humane Society. Kurt Guxell brings us a rundown of sports and a list of college conference postponements. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Indiana State Police troopers are asking for help in locating a stolen vehicle and a female suspect. The woman stole an orange 2004 Grand Am from the Dollar General store in Montgomery on Monday afternoon. The vehicle's license plate number reads YLR822. If you see the vehicle or have any information, call the Indiana State Police Jasper Post at 812-428-1441 or call 911, 812-428-1441. The DuBois County Health Department is reporting 12 additional cases of COVID-19. This brings the county's total to 570 positive cases and 11 deaths. Out of these 570 positive cases, 326 have recovered. This means that they are out of isolation and are reported as feeling well. Approximately 4,582 residents have been tested for the virus in the county. Now, as always, remember to practice social distancing, wear a cloth face covering whenever out in public, and wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Another COVID-19 related death has occurred in Daviess County. Confirmed by the Daviess County Health Department, the death brings the county's total to 20 since the beginning of COVID-19. Currently, Daviess County has 220 total confirmed positive cases of COVID-19. The Daviess County Health Department wants to remind everyone that social distancing and face coverings prevent the spread of COVID-19. Local schools are implementing mask policies for this fall, and we'll talk about that in a moment. The Perry County residents can get tested for COVID-19 for free this week. The Indiana State Department of Health will conduct free COVID-19 testing at the community building located at 601 16th Street in Tell City. The site will be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on now until Saturday, August 1st, and from Tuesday, August 4th to Friday, August 7th. No appointment is necessary and masks are required. Anyone 13 years old and older can be tested regardless of insurance status, and you do not need to have symptoms to be tested. However, you will be advised to home quarantine until results are back if you are symptomatic. For more information, visit the Perry County Health Department's Facebook page. And now to wearing a mask at local schools. Southeast DuBois County School Corporation has released its mask policy for the upcoming school year. Masks are required for all staff members and for grades 3 and up. The policies are the same for most schools in the state of Indiana, and they are similar, but we're going to list them by school. The Southeast DuBois policy is as follows. A face covering is defined as a reusable cloth mask, disposable mask, school-approved clear face shield, an N95 mask, gaiter, or other device that covers the nose and mouth. Masks with one-way valves that only provide protection to the person wearing it are not allowed. Face coverings are required in the following situations at Southeast DuBois schools: entering and leaving the building, transitioning in hallways, standing in line, in restrooms, and on the school bus. Students will have 3 chances to comply with this requirement. The first and second offenses are considered warnings, and the student's parent will be called. If a student disobeys the requirements for a 3rd time, they will be prohibited from riding the bus for the rest of the semester. Exceptions to the mask rule are sitting at desk when social distancing is possible, 3 feet between desks per Governor Holcomb's guidance, eating or drinking, classes being held outside or that promote physical activity, PE, outdoor and/or indoor play in large spaces such as recess, strenuous physical activity like athletics, and if deemed necessary for instructional purposes and approved by the building principal. Other health-related concerns as documented by a physician and as needed to meet goals and objectives on an individual education plan. Opportunities to safely unmask will be provided each day. Southeast DuBois schools will provide each student and staff member with a cloth mask when the school year starts. A limited supply of physical masks will be on hand on an emergency basis. Failure to comply with this state and district mandate may result in disciplinary consequences. And the Greater Jasper Consolidated School Board approved a change to its reopening plan during their monthly meeting on Monday night. Greater Jasper Consolidated School Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai says grades 3 and up and all staff members are required to wear a face covering. The school is also recommending that kindergarten, first and second grade students wear a mask as well. These face mask coverings are described as a reusable cloth mask, school-approved face shield, N95 mask, gaiter, and other device that covers the mouth and nose. Again, masks with one-way valves that only protect the person wearing it are not allowed. Lorai says their mask requirements are similar to other schools. Masks must be worn whenever entering or leaving school facilities, during passing periods in hallways, when standing in line, when in the restroom, on the school bus, and when sitting close to others when social distancing is not possible. If a student is seen without wearing a mask on the bus, Lorai says there will be consequences.
It's basically three warnings. First and second warnings are, we're going to call the parents and remind them that they need to have the mask and wear it. The third time, we will remove them from the bus for the remainder of the semester.
Exceptions to this new requirement are also similar to other schools. Students will not need to wear a face covering when at desks that are 3 feet apart, when eating or drinking, during physical strenuous activity such as athletics, and due to other health-related concerns that are documented by a physician. The school will also give all their students a face mask to start off the school year. Some of these will be provided by the school funds, but Lorai says also that they are taking advantage of the state distribution of masks. They are currently waiting for the state to ship the box of PPE to schools around the state. And speaking of schools starting up, registration officially started in Jasper today. The enrollment process is open from Tuesday, July 28th to Wednesday, August 5th. To register, head to gjcs.powerschool.com/public and log into PowerSchool by using your parents' credentials. To register for the COVID-19 Online Academy, complete the GJCS registration and make sure that all of your contact information is up to date. When prompted, select the option for COVID Online Academy. After this, your child will be enrolled to participate in the appropriate courses, and you will be contacted by your eAdoptions Academy teacher with the startup information. Other various topics discussed at last night's meeting included the 2020 and 2021 budget, and board members approved a Students Eagle Scout project. We'll have information on these in tomorrow's newscast on WJTS. The 6th Annual Junior Achievement DuBois County Business Hall of Fame ceremony has been moved to 2021. The J.A. DuBois County Business Hall of Fame Committee has been in conversation with the J.A. DuBois County Advisory Board, event sponsors and partners, and public officials, and they agree that the safety and well-being of the community is their top priority. Due to ongoing COVID-19 developments, a rescheduled date has not been determined at this time, but it will be made based on recommendations from local officials. For more information, contact Junior Achievement at 812-425-8152, 425-8152. As a reminder, the 4th Annual Martin County Sheriff's Office Jeep, Bike, and 4x4 ride is set for this weekend. Scheduled for Saturday, August 1st, the ride will take participants throughout Martin County, starting at the Shoals Community School, making a few stops, including one showcasing police canines, finally ending at the Martin County Museum. The ride will take place in the evening to take advantage of the cooler weather, with registration beginning at 4 p.m. and kickstands up at 5 p.m. Funds raised from the ride will go towards community programs such as the Martin County Reserve Deputy, Canine, and Ladies Shooting Course programs. Donations are being accepted and to be used as door prize drawings. If you would like to donate, contact the Martin County Sheriff's Office at 812-247-3726, 247-3726. Local politicians are looking to improve health insurance and prescription costs. For more, here is State Senator Mark Messmer.
Hello, this is State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report. To help improve health insurance and prescription costs, the Indiana General Assembly passed a new law this session which puts important transparent requirements on pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs, doing business in Indiana. PBMs serve as the middleman between insurers, pharmacies, and drug manufacturers to negotiate drug coverage and reimbursement rates for insurance plans. In theory, PBMs should work to negotiate drug price discounts on behalf of their insurers' clients, but there were certain concerns that PBMs were reaping large profits that actually increased drug prices. Senate Enrolled Act 241 allows the state and parties with which PBMs do business to better understand how drug prices are set. PBMs working in Indiana must now be licensed with the Indiana Department of Insurance. In addition, the Department of Insurance can take administrative actions against bad actor PBMs that are engaging in unfair business practices against pharmacies or other entities. By requiring PBMs in Indiana to have a license, the Department of Insurance will be able to annually audit each PBM to ensure they are complying with state law. This also allows parties that contract with a PBM to request an audit once a year. Along with a number of other clarifications, Senate Enrolled Act 241 supports independent pharmacies that contract with the Pharmacy Services Administration organization, giving them full disclosure of the terms of the contract when the Pharmacy Services Administrator involves a third party. Healthcare is a complex issue, and, unfortunately, there's no one solution for all affordability matters. However, this increase in transparency is another step in the right direction and will save Hoosiers money on their health insurance and prescriptions. As always, feel free to contact my office directly with your questions and concerns by email at senator.messmer@iga.in.gov or by phone at 800-382-9467. This has been State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report.
Thank you, Senator Messmer. That has been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Gruber pays this weekly visit to the DuBois County Humane Society. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast on 18 WJTS. Local people watching local people.